I don't think so. I think most of the lads are disappointed with the facilities here. The hotel really isn't what we expected. But after saying that, you know, where other teams have had trouble over in Russia, I think at the back of our minds we expected something to go wrong. The room's really where you want to lie and relax in your room. You can't really do that because it's not comfortable enough. The baths, when you want a nice bath to soak in the bath and relax, you can't even do that because it's so small. So I think we're all a bit disappointed, but I think it makes players more determined to do well.
Can't smile.
Not allowed to.
Yeah, very disappointed. And what must be really the most important game that Villa's played in a long, long time. Bitterly disappointed not to be fit.
Well, that, in an odd sort of way, lets you in now, Andy. You haven't played that many first-team games.
It does. It's unfortunate for Allan. I mean, he's been one of the most consistent players this season for Aston Villa anyway. And as he says, it's Aston Villa's most important game for a long, long time. It's a good game for me to come into, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Blue or red? Blue. Blue one for him, red for you. So good. After, do the ball. Okay, long chance. Just first point. Waiting for it.
The trip? Well, the hotel I'm a bit disappointed with. We've seen a hotel down on the coast about 40 miles away. It was a lot better. Toilet seat falls off. Bugs in the sink. There's bugs in the bread as well. So, otherwise, I think we've had a decent trip, but I don't think much of the place.
The lunches every day we've had steak. So when we go back to England, we've been fed up with steak and chips all the time. Horse steak, yeah, not ordinary steak.
All right, Mom.
Well done, lads. Tony, well done.
Thanks, Gary. Just half measure here, Gary.
Half measure, I'm sorry about that, Des. It wasn't a half measure performance by you today.
Thanks.
Well, Tony, that was a super performance. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, more than pleased, Gary. It's a good professional performance by a whole 11 of them, and very more delighted for them than I am for anything else because they've knuckled down in 3 days. They're now enjoying themselves for the first time in 3 days, and they thoroughly deserved it.
Well, there must have been times, though, when people see the pictures of the match, there must have been times when your heart was in your
Oh, yeah.
mouth.
I mean, I've bitten my nails down to my elbow, practically. But it's that sort of game. It was going to be that sort of game because they're a good side. And we knew we were going to come out and have a battle, and that's exactly what we had.
What about this chap Lockett that everyone keeps talking about? Des, you had to mark him when he got away from you early on.
Well, I got off to a pretty shaky start, you could say, and I got on the wrong side of once, and he just saw the space and took off. In the end, he was a bit unlucky. He hit the post in the end shot.
Gary Shaw, moving on to you. Unfortunately, you could have won the match, couldn't you?
I could, yeah. I had a great chance second night, which I was very disappointed about not to stick around.
What happened?
Well, I can remember Tony cutting the ball back. It was a great low ball, and I got in near post. I think I should have been more positive. I thought all I had to do was sort of flick it with the outside of my foot, and it'd have beat the keeper. But the keeper did exceptionally well. Not only did he turn it round the post, you know, he could have knocked it back out to Peter, who was coming in. But, you know, that's the way it goes, I suppose.
And I suppose the important thing now, Gary, to remember is that this tie isn't over yet. Remembering Dynamo Berlin in the last round.
That's right. That's correct. I mean, we're all celebrating here tonight over the good results, but it's only half the job done. And, you know, we're all pretty confident that we can complete it back at Villa Park now.
It's an interesting experience coming here, isn't it?
It's been an experience and a half, actually.
It's the other side of the so-called glamour
That's right,
of football, isn't
yeah.
it?
Well, it's good for our players because they see how the other half live as well. But the magnificent thing about them is that they've adapted and they've knuckled down and got on and done the job that they were coming here to do. And speaks volumes for their professionalism.